Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Alright, so Pisces. This situation is definitely not going unnoticed. Rituals carried out without your knowledge. Alright, y'all. This is about to be some shit. Good morning, beautiful Aaron. I love you. So, y'all. Hi, Mr. Steele. Good morning. Love, hoping that this day will be the very start of something great. The very start of something fucking amazing, Mr. Steele, because y'all, I don't know how this is about to play out, but I'm gonna just tell y'all what happened, okay? So first, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, because thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever and ever. So, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, thy comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all of the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, and the courage to change the things that I can, the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking it as he did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will. God, I surrender. That I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with him forever in the next. Amen. Alright, so y'all seen the reading was at 9. So probably the 12 o'clock reading will be pushed back, but I don't know what time. Maybe probably 1 o'clock, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If you did not look in the channel, there was something that was there for y'all. Because at 7 o'clock, what came up, oh, I love the balance that's happening right now. 9 and 9. 9 likes, 9 people. All right, so if y'all didn't go and look inside of the community tab, I posted something for y'all. In place of the reading not coming up at 7, I posted the description of the reading coming up at 7. So I'm not sure if y'all saw that, but if you didn't, this is what it says. Pisces, this situation is definitely not going unnoticed, because that's what the title was, or that's what the title is. And as y'all know, the title is always right. So that title got placed somewhere, I don't know, along inside of the morning. Why? Because what was happening is when some of the titles go up, which I got the titles to most of the readings, but what was starting to happen was I think the channel was getting covered up or something, because, you know, some bibbidi bobbidi boo assholes. And I don't know how it's being done, but depending upon the title, it's throwing alerts and alarms to people, because apparently, you know, I must be in somebody's business, but clearly the person must be in my business, because otherwise I wouldn't be in your business. So whatever it is that I'm saying is kind of affecting or offending somebody. Meanwhile, back at band camp, I don't even know you. So what I'm saying is being given to me to say, but You know, people like starting to kind of manipulate, which is also about to be another thing because I think somebody done fucked up something they wasn't supposed to be doing. Because this is about to get creepy and strange. All right, so Pisces, this situation is definitely not going unnoticed. One, spiritual significance. Pisces are known for their heightened intuition and connectedness to the spirit realm. This message could indicate that forces beyond the physical, such as guides, ancestors, or the universe, are closely watching the situation at hand. Even if Pisces feels isolated, unsupported, or unnoticed, there's a reminder that your struggles or actions are being observed, and divine timing or intervention may be at play. 2. Emotional and interpersonal level. On a more personal level, this could suggest that something in Pisces' life, whether it's a relationship, career, situation, or personal challenge, is catching the attention of others. Maybe Pisces is feeling like their efforts or struggles are being ignored, but in reality, people around them are noticing, and your actions are having an impact. This could mean that someone might step in to help support or even confront Pisces about the situation soon. So, karma and consequences. 3. The phrase could also allude to karmic cycles. Whatever actions are being taken or not taken in this situation, whether by Pisces or others involved, are not escaping notice. It's a reminder that what goes around comes around, and the energy being put into this situation is being accounted for. Justice, balance, or a form of karmic retribution may follow, ensuring that no one's efforts or wrongdoings are ignored. And the fact that y'all didn't even see this go up lets me know something, because this was already scheduled for y'all reading in place of, but nobody saw it. The only people that saw it were the people that were a part of the collective, and that was because I intentionally sent the message to the collective. Don't know how many people in the collective saw it though. Either way, validation and acknowledgement. 4. Pisces, being sensitive and deeply emotional, may often feel that they're unseen or underappreciated. This message serves as validation that your feelings, thoughts, and efforts are indeed being acknowledged, even if you haven't yet received outward recognition. It would be encouraging, Pisces, to remain patient and trust that your current situation will eventually be understood and appreciated. 5. A call to action. Finally, this message might be pushing Pisces to be more aware of your surroundings and actions. Since the situation isn't going unnoticed, Pisces should stay mindful of how you're handling it, ensuring that your actions are in alignment with your inner self, your higher self, and values. Your decisions and behavior are under observation, whether from people or universal forces, and you need to stay true to your inner guidance. So then it says, Pisces, you are not invisible. Whatever is happening in your life is being watched, acknowledged, and will have an impact, whether spiritually, emotionally, or karmically. It's an encouraging nudge to trust that even if you feel like you're moving through your own journey unnoticed, that's far from the truth. So how many of y'all saw that? And, you know, if y'all are watching, hey, if y'all saw that, can y'all come in the chat and tell me that y'all saw that? Because again, even more of a reason why the titles, if y'all notice, the times are there to let people know that I'm going to go live. But some of the titles are not in position because of what is being said. And just like this message didn't get to y'all until now, but y'all had it at 7. It was on the community tab right on my channel. I think only 2 people saw it because only 2 people saw it. Don't ask me why. Okay. So what actually started taking place was, and the reason why we're at 9 today was because apparently a ritual is happening. And this type of ritual is only being given when you're being washed and purified. Good morning, son. So when you're being washed and purified, it's either a marriage, death rites, a cleansing, but it's a purification. And it was almost given like the whole situation had to play itself out, because like I told y'all, my body acts out certain things. So I had to go through the process in order to finish. And if you saw, I had posted like I was going to do it at 9:30, but as I started nearing the situation, but then something else happened. So either way, we're here now. So it's like, for a woman, it is like a spiritual bath, but it's only things that are all natural. So like washing in baking soda or something. So it's like no soap. Everything is all natural. And then the thing was like a like babies, Johnson and Johnson. You know how Johnson and Johnson is supposed to be for kids. It's supposed to need no parabens, no yada yada yada. So it would be like the equivalent. But if you were preparing a body, well, it's always preparing a body. But again, it's for whatever is happening. But it's weird, because whatever it is, it don't feel good. Whether it's a death ritual, it don't feel right. Whether or not it's a marriage ritual, it didn't feel right. Whether or not it's a purification, it don't feel right. It's almost like being forced to do something out of your will. So whatever is happening ain't right. Whether or not it's being given like, oh, happy day, no ma'am, no ham. It's basically like you having to trust your intuition. And then the thing is, it kept giving me like voodoo being done, but the people reversing the voodoo that did the voodoo. And here go Kevin. See what I'm saying? Like Kevin, like why the fuck? Can you stop doing that, please? Because now he's here laughing. So Kevin, why am I detecting you so easily all of a sudden? Either way, it is like the equivalent of I cast a spell on you and then I come and remove it. And you think I helped you, but I'm the one that did it. So it's like a reset is the way God was giving it to me. Like it's resetting your energy. It's purifying you, forged in fire. So why is that? All right, the phrase forged in fire can have multiple meanings, including God's refining process. In the Bible, both the Old and New Testament mention God refining people through fiery trials. This process is similar to how a refiner uses fire to purify gold and silver. God uses trials and testing to remove impurities from people's lives and build their strength so they can withstand life's stresses. The strongest steel, Mr. Steel here. Hi, Megan. Good morning. The strongest steel. The phrase can also refer to the idea that the strongest steel is forged by the hottest fires. The fire gives the steel power and flexibility, while repeating blows give it strength. Hi, Weary Bunny. How are you? So, forged in fire is an idiom that means something has been strengthened or made better through difficult experiences. It implies that the trials and challenges a person has or thing has faced have helped them to refine and improve them into something tougher and more resilient. The word forged have multiple meanings, including to form by hammering or press. My mother is February 19th, but it's a lot more. I'm February 19th too, Kevin. Um, to make something concentrated effort, to make or form something, especially through concentrated effort. For example, a friendship can be forged through mutual trust. To fake something, such as a signature or a painting with the intent to deceive. To move ahead steadily, to move ahead in a steady manner, either physically or metaphorically. But I just told y'all whatever it is don't feel good. It's like I did something to you and now I'm coming to save you, but I'm the person that did it. So to fake something. So for those of you that was having that smell, and I don't know if this is going to work for everybody, but this is how it worked for me. So as it was going through the ritual, because taking a shower, cleansing your body, taking all the hair off your body. As a woman, you don't remove your hair; you keep your hair on your head. But all the hair off your body, your underarms, your legs, this, that, and the third. So washing, and things that make your pH, it's baking soda. But baking soda do a lot of shit. And then, like I said, the baby soap, because it doesn't have anything in it, and it can go in your eyes, all types of other shit. So that it was Johnson and Johnson. Then it was after the fact, it's holy oil that is put on your body. So again, they're doing a thing because it's purification and cleansing, washing you down, making you clean again, bringing you back to no impurities, basically, is what it is. So holy oil all over your body. But the thing was, after that was done, it was something else. Because God told me, I don't know if y'all know, and I need to find out what's in this stuff. Y'all know that old Vicks Vapor Rub? It was that. So for some reason, the Vicks Vapor Rub took away all the smells. But it was only after everything else was done. Let me see what's in this shit. Because I think it's eucalyptus and some other shit. But literally, y'all know that's an old school remedy. And apparently, it helps with entities. Because it's mentholated topical ointment. But for some reason, that got rubbed all over the body, but then it burned. Like it was healing whatever was there. And it was kind of weird. So take it how it resonates for you. Use it, don't use it. Either way, it worked. Eucalyptus and camphor. High Zai. Alright, so whatever it was, it worked. But it says some studies suggest that Vicks Vapor Rub can help ease nerve-related foot pain, treat cracked heels, and help clear toenail fungus. So it must have some antioxidants in it or something. Even so, the camphor in the Vicks Vapor Rub is very toxic. Vicks Vapor Rub should never be used on children under 2, never be applied to broken skin, under the nose, or in the nostrils. So it's topical because it was rubbed on the body. But something in it got to be antifungal. Let's see what it is. Either way, take it how it resonates. You look it up, figure it out for yourself. All right, so dreams, y'all, because this is where it gets crazy. So last night I was like, I felt exhausted. Don't know why. I didn't even eat dinner last night. I just felt like I was going. I went to the grocery store and I told y'all I was gonna make fish tacos. But after I was done with the grocery shopping shit, I just took my clothes off and I passed out. So somehow I woke up around 12. I don't even know how long I had been asleep actually, but I felt like I was knocked out. The thing is that the dream is what woke me up, because all of a sudden I hear loud. But God was waking me up out of my sleep, because what was happening was I was sitting in a car that had tinted windows. And somebody was knocking on the back of the car window. I don't have a car with tinted windows, so I don't know where the car with tinted windows came from. All I know is it was dark, the windows were tinted, somebody was knocking, but I heard the knocking in real life. Which is also strange because the night before that I heard somebody, you know how you pour ice cubes in a cup and you shake them? I heard that, like plain as day. So I don't know who is that close to my business that I can hear them put ice in a cup. I don't like it. And please mind your business. But anyway, the message was God woke me up because somebody was trying to gain access. Somebody was trying to be in my business. Somebody was trying to figure something out. But they couldn't get in because God woke me up. So I called my friend and I said, somebody's trying to gain access to me while I'm asleep. And I told her what happened. And she was like, hell no, they not authorized. Fuck no, they not authorized. Because I done already been moved away from whatever all of the bullshit was. It was a release, a reset. Control, Alt, Delete. Shut it down. Program being reset. You don't have authorization. So when a program is being reset, it's like restoring your phone to factory settings, where God is in control. Not no hoodoo, voodoo, or bitch you knew. Nothing else. Nothing but God. So purification, everything being restored to its original factory settings, because whatever happens next has to be carried out in the proper form and fashion. And the manipulation that was happening, and now I gotta stutter because I don't stutter, but people be stuttering. But the manipulation that was happening has to stop because it's fucking up the system. So I heard the knocking, called her, and I laid back down because I was wanting to just go back to sleep. Meanwhile, that wasn't what happened. So I closed my eyes again because I was going to go to sleep. But then I remember rainbows. Dina. She's somewhere around here probably. So, hey, Dina. Yesterday in the middle of the reading, we're talking about whatever the fuck was going on. Dina bust out, oh, I'm seeing rainbows. So I'm like, that's random and weird, but crickets, but really squirrel, because, you know, we talking, but throw the squirrel in there because it's a squirrel. So, excuse me, after I got off the reading, I called her. Dina, what the fuck is you talking about the fucking rainbows? Where she was, it was raining. So she was seeing rainbows. She was saying, I keep seeing the rainbows over and over again. Okay, I get it. But anyway, I was laughing because whatever was happening in that reading last night was just some real messy ass shit. I saw you and him walking in the rain. We were holding hands and I'll never be the same. Somebody doing something that they ain't got no damn business. But people always doing something they ain't got no business. And I don't know why it's a thing where people are, you know, lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating, yada, 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 and getting caught. But y'all don't realize the energy is what's doing the thing. Because at this point in time, I keep saying, it's revelations. Like Judgment Day. Y'all think that it's happening in another way. Y'all don't realize y'all do shit, y'all getting exposed. Because it's Judgment Day. Like, that's just what it is. God's judgment on the people. That's why everybody's getting told on. That's why all the marriages is being broken up. That's why everything is happening the way it's happening. I get y'all, have a human thought process of the way things should be, but God is so much bigger. I explained it to y'all yesterday in the thought process. Y'all can't even fathom how God can operate. But meanwhile, y'all want to keep it in the box and think y'all know so much. But if you pay attention to what's happening, ain't nobody getting away with nothing. Even when y'all think y'all getting away with something, you're not getting away with shit. Hi, Tracy. I love you. She said, God bless you. I love this channel. I love you. Thank you. So y'all not getting away with a damn thing. Whether or not y'all like it or not, this is how it's going down. You do shit, God exposes it, and that's it, that's all. So y'all got away with enough stuff for way too long. Be thankful. Some of y'all that's under covenant or under law is getting ready to get exposed in a major ass way. Even when y'all think y'all got away with something and y'all move all the puzzle pieces around and y'all try to shift direction and location, and it don't matter. That's just the way it's going down. This is the moment, this is the time. The truth tellers, they can't stop telling the truth. They have to tell the truth. You have to do the right thing. Some of y'all don't realize, she said we reap what we sow. Read your Bible. Yeah. But also be mindful of that Bible. Because who wrote it? So, somebody trying to gain access in the middle of the night, mind you, God made sure I heard it loud enough. I don't know who car that is with the tinted windows, but I was sitting in the back seat. It was misplaced, out of place, because I don't know that car. And if you know me, no new friends. I was already warned. No new friends. People are not allowed to come around you. If they get here, they get here. Other than that, you're not to go around anybody. I'm never going to go around anybody. So how that happened, I don't know. Either way, several people made it here, but several situations even happened with them. And then people started trying to expose me to shit that I'm not supposed to be exposed to, which now put other eyes on situations. It's cool. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Isaac. Good morning. Love you. Love you both. So then what I was being shown was, and this is where Dina came in at because it reminded me of the rainbows. So I hung up and I tried to go back to sleep. All right. So spiritually gifted. All right. So a message for the spiritually gifted, because that's what came across my phone. Because this is what is about to happen next. So all y'all spiritually gifted people, discernment is about to be a real ass thing out this bitch. Hi, Ricardo. Good morning. Love you. So what happened was, I called back. It was random because I was trying to go back to sleep, but then it reminded me, this happened too. But this happened before the knocking because I was dreaming. And what I was dreaming was, it looked like a passageway, but it would be shaped like a rainbow. So, but there was a hole through there. And it was like a forest with trees, but there was an entranceway. Good morning, Tamiko. So, it was lush, pretty green. But something was weird about it. Because the entranceway looked like a regular pathway, but it was like milling or something, which would be like rock or stone. So there's a pathway through the woods, but the way the trees grew, they shouldn't have been growing like that. But it looked pretty and inviting. And what was happening was I was walking this way because God was telling me, don't go in there. But in the process, there was some man that kept telling people, this is the way to go. This is what we about to do. But what the people couldn't see, what God was showing me was the pathway looked right. But then after you got so far where you could see, it just dropped. And I kept telling people, don't go in there. But it was almost like they were being called by the woods or something. And it was weird. And it's a thing where y'all spiritually gifted people, y'all gonna know some stuff is not right. Y'all gonna feel some stuff is not right. It's like every sense goes on high alert. But it was almost like the people were mad at me because I wouldn't go. So everybody was trying to tell me, we got to go this way. And I'm saying, I'm not going there because God told me which way to go. So I'm going this way. And I was walking past it because it was almost like I wouldn't have been able to go in there even if I tried. Because something about my cleansing wouldn't let me even touch it. But I kept telling everybody, don't go in there. I know they saying to do that, and I know it looks like it's right, but why can't y'all see that trees don't grow that way? So whatever it was looked like it was an illusion or something, but something wasn't, it just wasn't computing right to me. So it was almost like because I got a reset and because I was different than what they were doing, they couldn't even hear me anyway. But they kept getting mad at me because the people were saying, you got to come this way. And I'm saying I'm not doing that. So I kept walking because I'm not going in there. And whatever it is, just not right. And whatever the people are that's telling the people that, they know it's not right. So it's almost giving like they're setting the people up to follow or go through something, major trials, major tribulations, major darkness, major heaviness, but it's almost like nobody hears it or something because there's something else that's being given off on the other side of that. It's like you can, if you stand still, you can hear it. The frequency wasn't right. But only a select few people could hear it. It's like a buzzing or a humming sound that is coming from over there. It don't match your frequency. And it keeps being a thing where people will try to get me to look at stuff or want me to do stuff that don't match my frequency. And right now I'm seeing the number is 22. So 22 is mastery, but 22, what's 22? And mind y'all, I ain't fucking with y'all. I don't even know why this is here, but it's 22 right there. So, right there. So, and that don't belong there. So, alright, so angel number 22 can have multiple meanings, including strength and resilience. The number 22 can represent the strength to overcome life's challenges and use them as opportunities for personal growth. It also talks about balance and harmony. 22 can symbolize the need to find balance in life, such as between work and personal time or between giving and receiving. Spiritual growth. 22 can be a sign of spiritual growth and knowledge and can encourage people to be open to new possibilities. Life path number. 22 is a person's life path number. It can mean that they are on earth to achieve their goals with help from the universe. A master number. Excuse me. In numerology, 22 is considered a master number that combines the qualities of 2, 4, and 11. It is sometimes called the master builder. So strength and resilience, angel number 22 is a symbol of strength, power, and resilience. It's an affirmation that you possess greater strength than you may realize, and you have the capacity to navigate through any challenges that come your way. I mean, the message be messaging because, like I said, that didn't belong there, but here we are. Success, wisdom, and relationship balance. All right, so let's see. Y'all, it says in the Old Testament, it is linked to the Hebrew alphabet. Tanakh. Okay, so Tanakh and the biblical narrative symbolizes completeness and perfection. In the New Testament, 22 is significant in Revelation. I said we're in Revelation. Judgment time. So there's that. It says, and John's gospel emphasizes divine completeness, spiritual enlightenment, and fulfillment. Y'all, the messages be given themselves, like, again, just read the universe. It's just right here. It says, increasing in your faith. So God's will on earth. Divine power and the manifestation of God's will on earth. Didn't I just say y'all can't even fathom what God is? I literally just said that. And here we go, because yesterday I told y'all about God's will, because, you know, it's people that stand in places, in buildings, in boxes, and they'll say, oh, them people don't know what they talking about. Well, because you're God and you get to judge everybody and you know what God will do with whomever, you know. I guess you're God. But we shall soon find out. All right. So the biblical meaning of 22 is often associated with divine power and the manifestation of God's will on earth. And I don't know if y'all know the thing that I read to y'all yesterday. I'll read it again if y'all want me to in the end. But I said God's will be done. Not these little, you know, folks running around here that think that just because they got a word in their mouth and hate in their heart, they know every fucking thing. But ooh, she cussed. Damn sure did. God heard it. But I gave the word the right way. I didn't go and manipulate nobody or, you know, play around with nobody's head or anything else to fucking get anywhere. I just sat down and did what I was told. And so, although it might not come the way y'all want it, I mean, it's still cute and whatnot, but at the end of the day, none of that matters. It may be a little rough around the edges, but at the end of the day, none of that matters. God used alcoholics, whores, other shit in the Bible, in y'all Bible, y'all book that y'all be using. But meanwhile, y'all be, you know, saying who's who and what's what. But meanwhile, only person can say that and would be God. But y'all be having a lot of shit to say. One day the cuss words will go. Or they just might go from here and not just be cussing on the sidelines. But either way, as of now, I don't lie to nobody about I be cussing. But I ain't out here, you know, molesting and raping and pillaging and lying and deceiving. I ain't doing none of that. All I did was read what was here. I mean, and although people be thinking I can't read, I can read and see. So I just read what was in front of me. And it keeps coming from y'all shit. So if I'm wrong, that means y'all must be really, really wrong. So It is believed to represent the ultimate expression of God's plans and purpose. Because I just wrote that yesterday and I just read it. So apparently I'm going to read it again. Because, you know, people be needing to know something. As well as the ability to turn dreams into reality through faith and action. This number encourages us to align our lives with God's will and to trust in His guidance and provision. That's the reason why I don't move unless God say move, and that's the reason why I don't do nothing unless God say do something, but it's a pathway. So you got to follow the pathway, because right after I got done with whatever ritual is about to be done on somebody or on all of us, be mindful that God reset you anyway. So even if they think for 1 second that they're in control, they're not. And if you allow them to control you, then you'll be controlled. But if you know how you got here and why you're here, it don't matter what them people tell you. You're going to follow God's word. You're not going to align yourself with people who are not in alignment in any way, shape, or form, because whether or not it is touch not my anointed or don't speak harm or ill will over anybody, you can tell when certain things start to go a certain way that I ain't doing that. That's compromise to me. I'm gonna go this way. And I saw this connection suggests that 22 is linked in the idea of divine intervention and guiding hand of God. Like, y'all, I can't even make this up, because like I said, this didn't even belong here. It just so happened that I seen the number. And I told y'all, I read the universe. It's funny how this is even here, and this situation is definitely not going unnoticed. Rituals carried out without your knowledge, and we're talking about certain things where people keep wanting to put their hands in stuff. Meanwhile, God is in control. I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. And I know people don't like it because, you know, I'm like the most unlikely suspect to be sitting here and, you know, talking about God. But just because I'm not doing it under your book or, you know, anybody else's, I can hear very, very well. How? Ask God. And if He lets you in my business, then He will. But somebody is trying to access, and you're going to fuck around and end up on the bad side of things. Because I'm going to say it, God don't play about me. And whoever, matter of fact, I ain't going to say nothing. It reminds us that God is actively involved in our journey and that He is always working behind the scenes to fulfill His purpose. Not y'all shit. Because I know y'all want to cover up and hide every damn thing because, you know, let's be in front of the cameras and in front of the lights and stand in the, you know, people's face and say, oh, I'm so clean and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that, because guess what? I be doing shit. God know I be doing shit. But meanwhile, I ain't even been doing shit. I just been sitting here. But when I do, if it's your business, I'll tell you. If it ain't, then why you in my business? But I'm not going to stand in a place in front of people and say that I'm something that I'm not. Because I keep trying to tell y'all people, like, honestly, I don't even know how I got put here, because literally I was just minding my own business. And I would like to be minding my own business still, but apparently this is my business. So it's really a thing. All right, so when I call my friend and I tell her what happened, and she reminds me, she was talking about, what's that man, Jim Jones or something? And she said going down the rabbit hole, because that's what it kind of looked like, because it was the awning and it was the pathway. But, and I was like, damn, I don't know why I didn't remember that. But she also, that same conversation, she was saying, we won't go follow where other people are following, because people will try to tell me, oh, look at the book, or look at this and look at that. I don't need to see that book, because I'm listening to the source. When God needs me to know something, He activates me. sends it right to me. This is what you do. I start doing stuff and don't even know why I be doing stuff. God ain't gonna let y'all keep trying to put y'all mouth on me in ways. And the crazy part is, I can even hear some of it, and it's so weird because y'all need to do more dental hygiene, because I don't like it. And I don't want to hear you, nor do I want to smell you that close to me. I don't need to know. I just don't need to know half the shit I be knowing about people that I don't even know nothing about. The names be coming. And then God will show me, oh, that was really the name. Or that was really the person. Or that was really the lie that was told. Or that was really the direction. And then the other thing is this. And Mr. Still's right here. So, you know, because we about to be done with this shit. Because I got shit to do. Yesterday. So y'all better watch y'all alignments with people. Because people, I told y'all before, are lining themselves up with you because they know your blessing. They know what you are, even if you don't know what you are. And some energies are draining. So be mindful of that. So this is how it played out yesterday. And it could be a blessing that is just yours. Because literally this is how God is actually doing certain things. Because I have the same blessing, or you have the same blessing, don't mean God gonna let you use my blessing and replace your blessing. And sometimes you get a blessing taken from you because you allow a person in alignment with you and they're not meant to have that blessing along with you. So people keep looking for people to align themselves with, and then you look up and you're losing money, you're losing peace, you're losing time, you're losing sleep, you're losing because you aligned yourself with somebody that God is dealing with. So they'll keep running from household to household, and they'll keep draining the energy from the house, or they'll keep draining the energy from you and your wallet or your blessings or whatever it is. So be mindful of this. So yesterday, God showed me. So I was going to McDonald's. I was talking to Mr. Steele. And me and Mr. Steele, I was fooling around on the McDonald's app. And I'm always getting the iced coffee. I don't know how I just started with these fucking iced coffees, but, you know, I'm done with these iced coffees. And they be good as shit. So, and I haven't been eating, like, a lot of different stuff, or a lot of stuff, so I'll be having iced coffee. Probably shouldn't, because, you know, it's probably cream and milk and all that other shit. But it'd be good anyway. Judge your mammy. So, I pull up. I order my iced coffee. I pull up my McDonald's app, and I give them, because it costs the same thing every day, $1.06. But for some reason, some days it's $1.07, and I don't know what the fuck they be doing. But I guess that's alternate realm, because it's weird, because how it fluctuates from this to that. It's a weird ass thing. It's the same shit every day. So how's it 106 one day and 107 the next day? Either way, I'll give her my code. So I ordered iced coffee and cream cheese pie, right? Mind you, I don't even normally eat the cream cheese pie, but this day I looked at the menu, that's what I wanted. So I'm talking to Mr. Steele, and I'm like, I gave the lady my code, 5609. So then I asked, because what was happening was my app wasn't working at first. So I'm asking Mr. Steele, do you have your McDonald's app? This is how we even got into this situation. This is how God was showing me. My app wasn't working. It was saying there was a problem with it. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with the app? I use this shit every day. I can't get the app to work. Mr. Steele says, I asked Mr. Steele, can I use your code off of your McDonald's app? Mr. Steele says, cool. So he now is having an issue with his app, but before he even gives me his code, this code pops up. And I don't know what the code was. I think I said 5602, but that wasn't even the code. But we'll look up the number because, you know, if it's here, it's here. 5602. I think that was what I said. Anyway, I order my food, get to the window, Mr. Steele codes pops up. Mr. Steele's is free. So I told the lady, can I use this code, his code, because his code was free. So he gives me his code, 9908, okay? So we're going to do 9908. Because these numbers mean something. We'll see what they are. 5602 and 9908. Oh, Veronica said it was 5609. So 5609, but we're going to do 5602 too, all right? So Veronica, type all the numbers. 5602 and 9908. So we can look them up. All right, because I'm going to forget them. All right, so Mr. still gives me the code. The lady is now upset because, you know, she got to call the manager, and the manager now has to take out the code and add Mr. Still's code because, you know, I want the free drink. Mind you, if you look at my McDonald's app, I don't even know why I didn't click the right one to get the free drink because I got the same exact shit. But I'm paying for it, right? But it's $1, so I can save the free ones for later. Either way, Mr. Still now says I can use his code because why not? So the lady's punching the code. It don't work. Mr. Still says that's the code. I just pulled it up. I gave it to her again. She typed this code in 5 times. Literally 5 times, right? Didn't work. So she calls the manager because I'm like, well, shit, now we done fucked up because I done pulled my code out. And what the McDonald's app does is if 15 minutes, you got to wait 15 minutes before you can now get another code because that's the way it's set up. So now I'm just asked out of an iced coffee because, you know, we can't get the code to work. So she calls on the manager. Why the hell why is the code not working? So the manager comes and tells us, and this is how God is. You got to be, close to the app. The phone has to be close to the building when the code goes in. Well, damn. So the code has to be close to the building. You can't use Mr. Still's blessing because Mr. Still ain't close to the building. I was. So that would be the equivalent of somebody trying to use your code, but they not that close to God. So they trying to mimic your signature, but God know who you are. So they trying to take a blessing. All right, so anyway, so the lady tells us that. Now me and Mr. Steele was now enlightened because we didn't know nothing about this shit. So now, what about my iced coffee? Because I don't give a damn who close to the building. I'm close to the building. I want my iced coffee. Now, where is it at? We might have just done fucked up because I'm saying, Mr. Steele, now we done messed up because I'm not waiting here no 15 minutes. So that ain't going to work. All right. So now the manager comes, and because now she is, I love the analogy, yeah, period. I mean, because that's how it is. That's what God was showing me. Even in the process, you're over here. I don't care who is trying to manifest off of you or any damn thing else, or use your energy or use your signature. I know where you are. I know who comes to me. I know who talks to me. I know your voice. I knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. I've been knowing you. I know each and every one of y'all. All right, so now I want my iced coffee because, you know, I'm still close to the building. The manager comes. She fixes the order for me and makes it what it would have been anyway, even without the code. So there can be somebody that comes in and, you know, and puts the code, but they got to have that authority. You ain't authorized for that. Ain't none of y'all authorized for that. So I don't know why people keep thinking they're mightier than they are, or they think they are, or I don't know. Either way, take it how it resonates for you. So anyway, I still get the drink, right? So I get to the front. So they give me my iced coffee, and it was good. Let me tell y'all. So now I go to whip out my pie out the bag, and it's an apple pie. So I was getting ready to back up. I looked in the rear view mirror. You can't back up. So I look to the left, look to the right, like what the fuck I'm about to do? Because do I need to go in this store? Because I don't really want to go in here for this pie, and I probably shouldn't be having this pie anyway. But I look to the side, to the left of me, and there's a lady standing there that has on a McDonald's headset. She's smoking her cigarette, and she has a iced coffee. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am. I just ordered the strawberry cream pie that was on there, and whatever the fuck it is, and they gave me an apple pie." She said, "I'll go get it. I'll take care of it." So she goes in the building. So she comes out and gives me the new bag. Didn't say nothing about the other one because I still had it in my hand. Keep that one. So now I got an apple pie. I got a cream cheese pie. I got my iced coffee that's good as I don't know what. It kept being blessings. Like, I know that's little and nothing to y'all, but at the end of the day, God said, I'm going to give you your blessing. Because, mind you, like I said, I can go through my McDonald's app and show y'all right now. I got my own free drink in there. But I already had it anyway. Mr. Steele was going to give me his. But Mr. Steele wasn't close to the building. I was. So y'all can take that as it resonates for y'all on how y'all like it or not. But either way, I got 2 pies and a good-ass drink. And it cost me $2. So there's that. So some people will get close to you because Mr. Steele was going to give me his blessing. He didn't have to, but he was going to. But I had my own blessing. Some people going to get close to you and they don't have their own blessing. All they've been doing is going around and trying to slide up in somebody else's blessing. So y'all got to be mindful who you align yourself with. And I know McDonald's might be simple and small, but guess what? Imagine it on a larger scale. So you could lose a whole lot more than fucking McDonald's by aligning yourself with the wrong damn person. So there's that. They ain't got no blessing. Because they done did a whole lot of messy, shiesty stuff. And they doing a whole lot of messy, shiesty stuff. And just because it looks a certain way, because y'all know how social media is. Hi, Brian. Good morning. Social media, everybody looks, clean. But a lot of it, and I ain't talking about nobody, just be a lot of well-dressed ass shit. But they'll talk about you because, I might not got on the latest of fashions and, whatever it is. My shirt came from Shein, 9,000 years ago. I done had it, probably wore it, only a couple times. So let me cast on this bitch because, look at her. And she over there cussing and talking about God. She don't know anything. Maybe not. But one thing I do know is God don't play about me. And this situation is definitely not going unnoticed. So whatever people thought that they were going to do or get away with it, I didn't even have to look at you. That's the funny part. When you believe in God and God love you the way God loved me, I ain't got to look at you. I don't even got to turn around to acknowledge you. I'm going to keep going this way because I know what God is telling me to do. I don't have to follow the pack. I never been a go along to get along ass bitch. And I ain't gonna start today, tomorrow, or the next day. I don't care who don't like me. I don't care who don't like the message. I'm gonna give it anyway, because I got to. Whether it resonates with you or not, it might just not be for you. But I can almost promise you that the ones that it is for do understand and get the fact that I ain't got no reason to sit down here and tell you a whole bunch of lies for what? I'm not even getting paid enough to do it. I can promise you that. Like, I can show y'all my stuff. They don't pay me. Like, I'm just sitting here. My blessings come from God. And so, things being restored. Yeah, because I want my shit back. Every bit of it. Everything that belongs to me, my blessings, everything that was mine, that was always mine, and that somebody thought that it was okay for, because she's not paying attention. She may be a little slow. Believe what you want. But if you go check my track record, I can almost promise you, I ain't got to prove nothing to you. And I'm going to still be blessed today, tomorrow, and after that. I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to always do what I'm supposed to do, even in the midst of y'all being some hating assholes, okay? So there's that. So we got 5602 will help you understand that you can rely on the universe. See what I'm saying? Like, I can't even make this shit up. Like, I give y'all the numbers, and then the numbers say exactly what the reading say. Like, because it's not me. Like, I can't do that. Like, this is definitely a trick that, you know, I don't know where it came from yet. But we're going to talk to God about it. 5602 will help you understand that you can rely on the universe to help you get promotions at work. Moreover, this is the indication that you are becoming competent in your current position. I mean, hello. Therefore, you must rely on this rejuvenation you need to make the big money moves. Okay, so apparently there's some money coming. They gave me Kodak Black. What she say? What Cardi B say? Say, little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive. These is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. Hit the store. I can get them both. I don't want to choose. And I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now. I make money move. Hey, hey, I don't gotta dance. I make money move. If you see me and I don't speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss. You a worker, bitch. I make money move, period. I mean, I know songs. I manifest through songs. Y'all might not like it. But here, she said, I put my hand up on my hip, I bet you dip, he did, period. There's that. So, take it how it resonates. The universe uses symbols significant to remind you that it has been listening to your prayers. Therefore, this is a gesture of kindness to show you and guide you towards your destiny. Moreover, to capture your attention, heat will let this sign come to you in many ways, okay? It's a heat. So turn it up. Turn it up. It says, so it will help you always keep an eye out for its presence some of the time. The universe can manifest the sign, excuse me, and all of this will occur randomly, but regularly over some time to capture your attention. Your guardian angels are using this sign to remind you that you are unique. Moreover, they are trying to indicate that you're on the right path of your journey. What I say, I wasn't going the way that everybody else was going. They was being told to go this way because some man told them to do that. Well, y'all listen to that, and I can most assuredly tell you that listen to yourself. Like, I'm not even telling you to listen to me. Listen to yourself. Because y'all heard me say the first time, y'all spiritual people with spiritual gifts, trust your intuition. Have some discernment. So don't even listen to me. But whoever that person was that's telling these people this, moreover, they're trying to indicate that you're on the right path of your journey. So it's significant, usually ready yet powerful universe energies that can change your lives. Besides, in most cases, you will find yourself eluding or exuding new traits of interacting with it. Okay? Hi, Javon. All right, so that was 5602. So now I'm going to look up 5609. I love your analogy. Well worth the wait, the iced coffee. Blessings upon blessings, period. Exactly. Good morning. You're beautiful. Anyway, thank you, Brian. Your aura will always outshine your exterior, period. Veronica said amen. Mr. Still and Javon said hey. All right, so it was 5609 is the other number. All right, so it says, the path towards one's destiny is bumpy, but the spirituality of angel number 5609 will help you find solace. Okay. It says, you can always solve your issues by taking progressive actions towards them. On the other hand, you could also use such teachings to help you improve your intellect. Besides, this symbol is there to remind you that your guardian angels will help you out. However, you have to be willing to let their influence guide your life. I just told y'all, trust yourself. Like, this, at this moment, it's going to be crucial. Because, you know, people going to say, oh, it's false prophets, oh, it's false witnesses, oh, it's false, yada, yada, yada. Worry about yourself. If you worrying about yourself, you know what's right and you know what's wrong. Follow what God is telling you to do. That's why I don't listen to what they, oh, I got this book showing you this, that, and where, keep it to yourself, because I can hear perfectly fine, and I'm going to keep moving in the way that I'm moving because I've been safe this far with it, okay? Huh? Yeah. Go ahead and move it out. All right, so it says the presence of this symbolic gesture represents the ideology of you becoming the best that you can be. I mean, damn. Moreover, this is the best way you and your guardian angels to understand your value in the universe. Plus, they keep sending you the signal to assure you that they're always there with you. Additionally, it is a gesture to remind you to stay positive and to open your mind to all the opportunities. The universe is at the symbolism of angel number 5609 to remind you that you're on the right path to success. Moreover, it always shows you that you have the intellectual level to attain any dream that you have in life. Therefore, your guardian angels have taken note of your real potential to succeed and are willing to help. Consequently, as you go through this new path, because it's a new path, I just told y'all I was walking this way. Everybody else was going that way. They were told to go that way by somebody. Either way, not my problem. Everybody got to row their own boat. You should be ready to develop, trust your skills and talents. However, it will help if you also remember to become a humanitarian and help anybody in need. Well, I'm telling y'all, somebody, yeah, it's me, because literally I just went through a whole purification ritual, Veronica. They got me smelling like, you know, a new fresh baby. It's all nice and clean. The spirituality of 5609 and the universe gestures that you have favor. Y'all, I can't make these numbers up. Like, literally, I made them up, and then y'all see what they did. You see what I'm saying? I just pulled it out of the air. But it's saying what I've been saying. It's saying, you have favor in the eyes of the celestials more, and indicates that you have untapped potential with great possibilities. Y'all better trust y'all-self. I'm telling y'all. With great possibilities. Therefore, your guardian angels are trying to remind you to seek out your right path. All of this will help you to illuminate your spiritual path to personal freedom. All right. Somehow the universe is reminding you that you have the capability of meeting your soulmate. So apparently there's some people around, and really I don't even care about this, because therefore you should take this opportunity to welcome it and to help in finding out who that may be. All right, so as you check the universe and find the situation, you should be able to find the people. All right, so let me go back because, oh, it was, what was the other number? All right, whatever the other number was, y'all gonna have to look it up for yourselves, because I think it was 9908. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Either way, if you see the reading, look it up. 9908. Man, listen. All right, it says, in 9908, angel number is a powerful and meaningful message from the spiritual realm, signaling that, yeah, exactly, that your life is currently in alignment. Your angels are letting you know that you're in the right place at the right time. Like, I can't make this shit up for y'all. But I pulled the number, again, out of the universe, so use it. It's a code. I just gave you a code. I just talked to you about McDonald's code. The manager came and gave you a code. I gave you a code. I just unlocked something for you. So accept it or don't. But either way, trust yourself, okay? This is a powerful indication that you're in sync with the universe. You're on the right path towards achieving your goals and purpose. It's important to remember that being in alignment doesn't mean everything is always perfect or easy. It means that you're in tune with your higher self and the universe. You need to keep trusting the journey even when things get challenging. Remember, everything happens for a reason, and that you're exactly where you're meant to be at this time. 9908 encourages you to let go of any doubt you have and stay true to yourself. Embrace any opportunities that come your way and know that you're capable of manifesting the life you desire. Let go of any fears or doubts that may be holding you back and trust the universe's timing. So the next time you see the angel number 9908, take it as a positive affirmation that you're on the right path and that the universe is fully supporting you on your journey. Trust the process, stay positive, and remain open to new opportunities that come your way. All right. It says, I'm going to read the next thing and then I'm out of here because, you know, I said what I said. Why I just sang Cardi B and then Cardi B pops up on my shit saying she has reportedly gave birth to her baby girl. Which would also be, you know, another thing, but take it how it resonates for you. And then here's somebody else. Guess who's having a baby? What the fuck is up with the babies? So the situation is definitely not going unnoticed, but I just said purification, cleansing like a baby. I said that. But now there's another person saying they had a baby. The person said, guess who's having a baby? LOL, my neighbor. But it's a baby. Y'all, I don't know about this, but because this baby thing keeps being a thing. Either way, purification and cleansing ritual, you know, maybe that might be what it is also. So we'll see, but y'all, if y'all only knew. All right, so here we go. It's important to remember that none of us can fully comprehend the mind or will of God. The moment we think we figured out exactly what God would do or how God operates, we're overstepping God's way. God's ways are beyond human understanding, and any attempt to define them narrowly is a reflection of our own limitations, not the divine. There are so-called pastors who claim that certain traits make people easy to deceive, but who are we to say we fully grasp how God works through or around those traits? Because, you know, they think that y'all spiritually gifted people are witches and warlocks and y'all don't have gifts, but it's gifts and talents in their Bible that they read. But, you know, apparently they're the boss over who gets gifts and talents. And half of them probably mad they can't do what you could do, so that's probably what the problem is. Either way, they're going to demonize you for even being able to do a thing that God gave you to do. But they're going to say that it's Satan, but meanwhile, you know, what they do in the dark will always come to light, and somebody maybe get ready to have a baby by one of these trolls. Either way, God moves in ways that don't always make sense to human minds, and sometimes what seems like deception to us might be a part of a larger incomprehensible plan. We're not in position to dictate how spiritual gifts or character must align according to our perception. After all, even prophets in the Bible were often misunderstood, rejected, or didn't fit into human molds. The same applies to your thoughts on prophets, supernatural experiences, and integrity. God can use anyone in any way God chooses, even those we might not expect. The idea that we can always spot a genuine prophet based on scriptural checklists is risky. Throughout history, God has used flawed people, surprising methods, and unexpected messengers. So who are we to say definitively what God will or will not do? It's one thing to be cautious of deception, and it's wise to stay discerning. But to claim that we know exactly how God works or how others should experience God, that's stepping into territory only the divine can navigate. True humility is recognizing that God is... Okay, so, you know, apparently something happened and it clicked on to something else because apparently they don't like what I'm saying. So who are we to say definitively what God will or will not do? It's one thing to be cautious or of deception, and it's wise to stay discerning, but to claim that we know exactly how God works or how others should experience God, that's stepping in a territory that only divine can navigate. True humility is recognizing that God is infinitely bigger than our understanding and works in ways that transcend human judgment. We're all just pieces of the puzzle, trying to understand a vast and complex truth that no single person has the authority to define. At the end of the day, it's not about tricks or being grown up enough to avoid them. It's about acknowledging that we don't and can't know everything about God's will. Spiritual growth requires the wisdom to embrace mystery, trust in the divine process, and admit that we're not in control of what God will do next, because we're not in control of that. God's will be done, not ours. We may have our own ideas, expectations, and judgments, but ultimately it is God who knows the full picture. Human understanding is limited, and trying to impose our will and interpretations on God's actions can lead to error. The key is surrendering to the divine plan, trusting in God's will is always greater than anything we can imagine or control. True faith means letting go of our need to define or predict how God will work and embracing the mysteries of the divine. God's will is perfect, even when it doesn't align with our desires or understanding. Period. Yeah, because I had this Johnson & Johnson's baby soap. Veronica said, this is why I'm smelling baby and pizza. Period. Well, apparently, you know, something's happening. So there's that. Either way, y'all, thank y'all for being here. And I don't know what time the reading for this afternoon is going to be. Let me see what it even says, because maybe I didn't even post it. So I might have to look and see what the message is going to be. Anyway, just put all the shit on notification. That's all y'all got to do. And then that way, when it comes up, there's that. All right, so yeah, it don't have its title yet. I'll put the title in, but I'll change the time. It says 12, but it won't be at 12 because it's 10:21 right now. So I love y'all and thank y'all for being here. Please hit that like button, y'all, on your way out the door, and thank y'all. Just put everything on notification, on notify me. That's all y'all got to do, and then let YouTube do its own job. Hi JD. All right, everybody, I'm out.